Hey everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm here to do my Santa at the Sea reading and I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be set up and ready to go for the year 2022. And I'm going to offer this reading to those that are wanting it. I'm only going to be doing a few. The price of this one is going to be $55.55. I will put the information below if you like your own Santa at the Sea. Definitely follow the information in the description below. I will also be returning soon with a New Year reading, and I always offer that one as a special. I am not opening my Etsy shop right now, so the only way to obtain a reading with me is through the descriptive information below. But I will be doing my New Year special, which is always the amount of the year. So this year it will be $20.22, and I will be back within a week or two. Probably the next week. I'll probably be doing that by next weekend. Yeah. And offering it. So you can be on the watch for that as well. And so yeah. Let's get started. I'm going to be doing the reading with the Blessing Oracle. So the bulk of the reading is going to be the Blessing Oracle. If you purchase this reading and you have a deck or an oracle that you enjoy, let me know. I have a lot of decks. I have a lot of oracles. I may possibly have it. I will use it for you in the reading. No worries. So I'm going to pull a couple messages from my actual Christmas oracle, my very Merry Christmas oracle. I'm going to pull a card from here, and I'm going to pull a tarot card from my Christmas tarot deck. And if you want your reading done with one of these decks, let me know when you purchase, and I'll be glad to switch and use the tarot or this oracle for your reading. Anyway, let's dive in. And once again, Merry Christmas to everyone. I want to thank everyone who follows me for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and for your loyalty to the channel. And for all your messages of love and concern as I was working through my move and my transition. It is so appreciated, and I always feel everyone's love sent my way, and it is always welcome and appreciated. So I'm going to pull from here, connecting to everyone for Christmas, Santa, St. Nicholas, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, connecting to our spiritual teams as a collective for messages. What message does Santa have? Oh, two wanted to come out, so I'm taking them. What tarot message does Santa have? These are just opening messages just to connect us to his energy. And let's see. The very Merry Christmas Oracle message is Divine Union and Foundation. Beautiful. I don't feel a lot of things to be said. I feel like a quietude here. Is that a word? Quietude. I feel like this will hold meaning for me, individually. Like foundation is home, and I'm home. I've connected. I have had that divine union with my soul. My soul has, and I feel like crying when I say it, my soul has connected with its home, its true home. My true home is here at the sea. My true home is here with MEI. This is where I belong, and this is where I've been, I don't want to say striving to be since, I don't know when, but it feels like a good while now. And so for me, this indicates divine union with that foundation of home. For everyone, this can mean something different. This could have to do with anything in your life. It could, and of course it can be relationship aspected, but I don't want to have the year of 2022 focused on that. I don't want that to be my focus moving forward in reading, and it has been in the past, and I think we all know the energy that we're talking about with the divine union, and that's wonderful, that's great, but it's not all of who we are, it's not all of our journey, but this year 2022 is about, there's the twos there is that partnership, and I don't think these have, this would be like To me, this would be like the Two of Cups, and this would be like the Four of Wands, you know, energetically, if I was to look at this. So let's see what the tarot has to say, but very beautiful, just opening energy. And like I said, I felt like a quietude, and I want to allow you to bring whatever message you see. And I shared mine, what I saw for myself in this. And we have Ace of Cups, so new emotional beginnings here for this year. So I love seeing that. Even though this is a holiday, this is a Christmas energy, of course, we're always looking towards this new year and we're always looking forward. But it's like stopping and taking a quiet moment for yourself, connecting emotionally, pausing at this time of year, you know, see how far you've come, connecting to yourself emotionally is coming up here from this card too. But there is a new emotional beginning. This Ace of Cups to me can sometimes feel like almost like the fountain of youth, like there's a renewal. Yes, certainly, but there is a, I don't want to say like a, it's almost like the fountain of youth, what that stands for. It's like removing the age, right? It's like taking away the decay, there's like a removal of time, if you will. And I'm kind of hearing the word time capsule, and it's interesting. This isn't a capsule, but it's sort of like a ladle pouring water into a cup, but it almost looks like if you capped it off, it would be a capsule, and it's like it's opening. So it's, to me, I'm getting like a time capsule type of energy. And it's interesting, I was really guided. I set up here, and I don't know if you could see it, you can't see it, but I have my hourglass, and I almost started, and I was like guided, no, get your hourglass out. So and my special shell that I put back on top, and to like complete my space, because I usually always have my hourglass, my healing hourglass with me. But it's just like removing the age, removing, it's not the wisdom of it, it's just the, I don't want to say the decay. It's like not a rebirth. It's not even the word rebirth, because rebirth is starting over, shedding the past, yes, but this is like as if you found like, let me say, you know, something in the mud, and you clear all the mud off, and the mud would be all the time and the age and the sludge. It's like taking the time, the age and the sludge off of a situation and finding the beginning of it, what it was before it accumulated all that gook, right, from the time and the sludge, or taking our wrinkles away, taking away our, you know, as we get older, we get, you know, stiffer, and we get wrinkled, and we get tired. Instead, taking all that away and coming back to our youth, it's like more of a youthful energy is returning here. So more of that curiosity, more energized, a refreshing energy emotionally, yes, but it's just the way I felt like I wanted to describe it. So it's almost like a time capsule, like coming back, like back to the future, or reversing something age-wise. I don't know how to describe it, but I love seeing this as a message. So one is important here as well. And I love the softness, because this is a Christmas deck, and there can be, of course, the red and the greens in it, and there is a pink and a blue hue of a softness here coming up too that I'm really guided to. There's some green, but it's like a very pastel colors, so nothing harsh, just very calm, peaceful energy in that Ace of Cups. So it could be that new love, that tenderness, that newness is about here. So I love seeing that. So we're going to do the reading itself, like I said, with the blessed deck. So blessings abound. I feel like Santa is saying blessings this year. You know, everything is a blessing. Seeing everything as a blessing, and having huge blessings bestowed upon us in this year of 2022. Because I have a lot of decks. I have a lot of oracle decks. So to use this one for the entire reading. So let's see, right? Let's see what he has to say. I may be adding or layering too as we go. So the foundation of divine union is the Ace of Cups. So renewal, new energy. I don't even know the right word. There's this huge feeling of shedding away time. shifting to St. Nicholas and my spread. And see what he wants to tell us all at this time. I don't know that I've ever done this reading with this deck, so I'm interested to see. So what a message for us from Santa, this can be something that you want to know or that he thinks you need to know about this holiday season. So what is it? A blessing for your peace of mind. So again, peace, it's that calm, it's that pastel-y, nothing harsh, very calm energy, a renewal, refreshment type of thing. And there's the sky coming up here. It's like the pink and the blues. Nothing harsh. It's almost like here where I'm at, like some of the night, like at dusk. This is that dusk energy. When the sun's going down, the very beautiful, like it almost looks like cotton candy, and that feeling is coming up here. And so I definitely feel that for our thoughts. There's like this just fluffy cotton candy kind of like energy that is helping our maybe more critical thoughts or critical thinking, judgmental, not of, just other people, but of ourselves. So what he wants you to know about this holiday season is that he's working to bring, or for us to see a blessing on our peace of mind. And our peace of mind is us not overthinking, is us not overanalyzing, is us not overstressing, which, we all have these things and we all tend to do that, but it maybe has become to an excess. I know for me, striving to move and striving to get here and all the logistics of it and all the working of things out, my mind has gotten rather jumbled and, rather, sharp and maybe a little bit harsh at times, feeling like I've not been able to keep up, or, I've not done a good enough job, or, these kind of things. We can be hard on ourselves. So he wants us to know that there is more peace of mind. There is more relaxation. And if this isn't something that is happening within yourself, you may be getting this or seeing this from other people. And oftentimes when we are able to calm our thoughts and our minds and our critical thinking about ourselves, it is reflected back to us from other people. So you may be getting kinder words from others. You may be having better communication and just softer ways of relating to each other coming. But there is also could be information coming that is going to bring you peace of mind. So if you've been waiting for some news that is going to help you as well, it could be on its way. Because I'm seeing the little raven here and he's picking up, it's funny, it's red and green. I love that. This is Santa. Isn't that interesting? Of all that, I mean, there's a blue one, less communication it would be, but he's picking up this little, he's right between the red and the green. So I feel like, birds are messengers, so there could also be a message coming. And this one here has also got one too. Looks like maybe a dark green, don't know. But so there could be some bits of information that is going to bring you peace of mind. So this is something he wants us to know, that this holiday season is going to bring us more calm, more peace of mind, more tranquil energy at this time. What good deeds has Santa taken notice of this year in us? And it is a blessing to escape loneliness and bring companionship. So as a good deed, he has noticed that we have eased loneliness, maybe within other people. Maybe you have shown up or been present, been able to be more present for others, and it's helped ease their loneliness. Sometimes we can be in a room full of people and we feel lonely, right? Or we can be all alone and not feel lonely. So it is at times a perception, right? So this again could be within yourself. But as a good deed, I feel like this is something he has seen you help other people with. So you've been there for others. You have, listened to their problems. You have helped them, and you have been able to ease their loneliness in some way, and have brought companionship to others. What are you giving to others? So what are we giving to others that he's noticed is a blessing on your day? And she looks content. She just looks very content with herself. There is a sense of calm, rest, and contentment here. And I feel like that. What are you giving others? And support. I'm hearing the word support because she's leaning against this tree, grounding and nourishing, giving back. So there's a sense here of what you're giving others is you're giving back to them, and it's helping support them so they can have this expression on their face, so they can feel rested, at ease, right? So there is this energy coming up here, this message that what we are giving others is a sense of support, a sense of what is the word? Not it's support, but there is a nourishment, a replenishment is the word, because the tree's energy, and she's holding it and she's connecting to that, and there's a replenishment, and nature's replenishment. So this is what you are giving to others, is that sense of replenishment, rest and restoration, contentment, restoring others. You're restoring others and helping them with respite type of energy, replenishing them. And it can be connected. Often these two, I feel, are connected, and it can be because you've shown up, you have, I suppose the word is be present, and heard. I feel a sense of someone feeling like they've been being heard, and that is helping them feel supported. What special spiritual gift is coming or growing stronger for you in Santa's bag this year? A blessing on a home. So as a spiritual gift, I feel like this is very much Empress energy. I just felt into it as Empress. So I feel a sense of connecting to nature. I do feel it in here in this card. So they're almost like connecting back to each other. I'm going to see this. Yeah, and she's looking at this. This is interesting because these feel like they're connecting to the last card. So the spiritual gift is fertility. I feel like growth, abundance, manifestation, and ability to create your manifestation abilities. And the Empress's ability to reproduce. So there is a sense here of reproduction, spiritually. So manifestation, bringing forth things that from our imagination into the physical world. So your ability to birth those ideas into creation. So you're like that portal, you're that bridge, so to speak, and that middle ground. So it's not just spiritual things that you can't see, it's becoming tangible this year. That portion of it's growing stronger. So you may have spent the past more in meditation, more in a imaginary, I don't want to say fantasy type energy with your spiritual gifts. Because all that holds its place, and it all has that purpose is the word. I'm struggling for words. I'm getting it as like a download. It's unloading. It all has held its purpose, bringing forth messages, connecting to your intuition, feeling things, seeing things, knowing things that aren't there. But this year, there's a connection to the tangible, bringing forth things that are tangible and able to see. And we see 3 eggs in a nest here. So if you've been wanting to manifest a home, you're going to be able to do that. Things that, you want to manifest, or maybe helping other people. You may even be able to help other people with fertility. And this is going to be, this is connected to and part of your spiritual gift. And it's funny, I'm seeing a lot of trees, like the tree energy, the knowledge is coming out of the halo around her head, and she's leaning against the tree, and she's propped up against the tree. There's a lot of trees here, and she's sitting on a chair made out of wood. So there's a lot of wood and trees. There's a lot of grounding energy this year. I feel there's a lot of tangible, reality-based type of energy this year, where I get, like, again, in the past we may have been really, thinking, planning, visualizing, and now there's this connection, this bridge that is a portal to the physical world. We're going to start to see those imaginary or thought processes appear, become something that we can hold, that we can have, and that we can offer to other people. And I'm getting a sense of reproduction here too, reproducing So not just, this doesn't necessarily mean children, which it can be, but it can be other things, producing things for others, or helping them produce something, seeing a process through. And this is all part of your spiritual gift. And it's what is meant for this year. So it's very tangible in its energy, very solid, grounding. What is Santa delivering in our love lives? A blessing on a new venture. Sagittarius. Getting Sag energy, which we are in right now. This bow and arrow thing always brings up Sagittarius. We have 20, which is the judgment, new venture. So it can be just that, a new venture, a new partnership, something new that you work on together in your love life. With your, could be that divine union, setting down a foundation, starting something new, creating. When I said foundation, it felt like foundation, like creating a foundation that would be the basis of helping other people. You know what I mean? Like a financial foundation. So you may connect with in your love life with that. And that may be part of your love of life. Maybe you devote your life to a foundation, creating a foundation that leaves a legacy and ability to help other people. And it can be with or without a divine partner or relationship. This could just be that is your passion, that is your love, because we have this Ace of Cups. It can be that, but it can be part of that connection too. But it may be because you've come into balance, your energy has come into balance, and now this is your new vision. This not only venture, but like vision, blessing on a new venture, new vision as well. But I'm getting Sagittarius. She's kind of wearing a glove there, so like a work glove. And I feel like a lot of strength, because it takes a lot of strength to pull that bow back. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that, but it is a little harder than it looks. So I feel like a lot of strength here too. And why the upper arms? Upper arms seems important too. I'm not sure. Interestingly, her arms out. I'm now being guided to that upper arm. I don't know why. Why does this have to do with love life? I have no idea. But the upper arm strength. So maybe somebody that you're connected to has, is buff, has big guns. I don't know why that's coming to my attention all of a sudden. But I am getting Sagittarius. I do want to bring forth a lover. I'm going to pull from this deck to bring forth a message from a actual partner. That isn't going to be important. But there is new energy, new vision, a new venture in your partnership this year. And Sagittarius is important. So that could be right now, or it could be at the end of the year again, like in Sagittarius 2020 could be important. And this card fell out, and it says, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to look at it. Okay. And it says, if each time I thought of you were a flower, if each time I thought of you were a flower, I could walk in my garden forever. If each time I thought of you were a flower, I could walk in my garden forever. And I'm going to pull another one because that one flopped out, but it is a message. So someone's forever thinking about you. Obviously is what that meant. So let's pull one more for a special message. So someone is really thinking about you a lot. And this one, funny, kind of looks like a flower or a snowflake or a burst there. And it says, within you I love myself, without you I find myself. Then I strive to be lost again. So within you I lose myself. So there's a leaving. Without you, I find myself. So within you is a coming together. Without you is a leaving. And then I strive to be lost again. So that is back to the within you. So a coming again. So it's a coming together, a going apart, and a coming back together when you read between the lines there. So the message to you is someone's really thinking a lot about you. There has been a coming together, a going apart, and then they want to be lost within you again. So It's something to keep in mind and a very beautiful message. So the next one is, what is Santa arranging in your finances this year? And it is a blessing on your family. So I'm getting like I'm hearing the word unit. So, and I'm seeing like this looks like an Easter lily to me. So I feel like Easter, getting castle energy here. And new, there's like a new unicorn. So financially, there could be something new being born here around the Easter time frame. Easter is about resurrection. So I feel I'm getting more of like a time frame for finances. There's going to be a newness, a refreshment, something new coming for you financially around Easter time. Also, I'm getting finances as a unit, meaning an ability to maybe create a family, to have a child, having enough finances to have a child, because I imagine that is very expensive at this time in our lives. That kind of energy is factoring in, but I'm getting something as a unit, and the messages I'm getting Easter, that is going to be important for something new and magical in your finances that can help you perhaps build, because we see like towers here, we see a home. So you're going to be able to build, and the energy is going to gain momentum around Easter time. I'm getting how Santa is miraculously transforming energy for you this Christmas. What is getting resolved for you soon? Oh, you know what? I want to go back. I want to go back to the finances and pull from the abundance angels and see what he wants to add here. Almost forgot. These two placements, love and finances, I wanted to add a layer. And I will also do that too. If you purchase your own private reading, I will put these two in here as well. Whoa. These two fell out, but I'm going to put them back and pull again. Declutter and moonlighting came up. So there's a message to declutter, and you may want to get a side. There's some kind of side hustle here, but I'm going to pull them out because I'm not sure, since they flopped. I didn't really feel like my message there. I'm going to pay yourself first. Make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future. Oh, the word present is, Santa loves presents. I like that. Also, this card too, I like to see this as energy. So paying yourself first is like putting yourself first, right? When you put yourself first, I know it can seem selfish to some people. It can seem counterproductive, but putting your needs first is important here. And so like when you relate that to finances, like if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you need to maybe kind of look at changing that, because you're really not honoring yourself. You're not really honoring your soul's calling. So it's to kind of look to see if you can, in some areas, maybe do something on the side. Declutter. When we look at decluttering our finances, not spending as much on this, that, and the other. Do we need that latte twice a week or twice a day, or do we need to get lunch out? Maybe we can declutter that out of our budget. Maybe we can do some moonlighting and put ourselves first to work towards what we want to do and want to honor ourselves. So that is something to think about in the message that wanted to come through for us. So 8 and 9. Oh no, we went back to 7. How Santa is miraculously transforming energy for us this Christmas. What is getting resolved for us soon? Because we went back and did that for the extra finances. What is getting resolved for us soon? A blessing to heal a relationship. And I think we kind of saw that for some that are connected to this in a way that is connected to a relationship. So what is going to get resolved is to heal a relationship. And this can be, again, I feel like for some it's romantic. It's that, love connection, that deep, bond connection, if that resonates for you. But for some, this can be family, this can be friendships, that type of thing. You could be being connected to more healing relationships, people that give back to you, kind of back to the restoring energy that we saw in the beginning, putting that out, getting that back, becoming more present in other people, having that reciprocated to you. Maybe you've come into more peace and are able to be more present for others, and so that's also now being reflected back to you, because so within is so without, and that can bring to you more healing relationships in general. But definitely what is getting transformed for us soon is healing of a specific relationship perhaps, and or more healing relationships in general, either way. And we're seeing the skulls here behind her, so that's interesting. I'm getting bare bones and bearing energy. Getting to the bare bones, I'm really being drawn to the skulls here. Getting down to bare bones. Both people, like, too. It's interesting. Okay, 8 and 9. Santa wants your year of 2022 to be better. For you, what good surprises is he arranging for your 2022? So we're going to pull 2 of these cards here. And we have a blessing on the children, which I love this one because for me in this deck, this does kind of connect me to the energy of Santa because of his connection to the children. How he is connected to that inner child, how he has brought toys and joy and gifts to children, that sense of surprise. And so I feel like how our year for 2020, one of the things is his presence in our lives, his ability to bring surprises to us throughout the year and any time of the year. I feel like he's going to be popping up, really being drawn to the blue butterflies. I feel like he's sending blue butterflies. And the reason why this card, there's 2 reasons why this card connect me to his energy. First, the word children, and because of his connection to, like I said, the children. But also, this is maybe a unicorn, but it looks like a little goat to me. And, he comes in the sign of Capricorn. And Capricorn is the goat, right? And it is that earth energy. And so I feel like, that just that association altogether here connects me to him with this card in this deck. But I feel like beautiful transformation this year for your inner child. So, ability to have more fun throughout the year, ability to find more joy, seeing more things surprising, beautiful transformational energy. And I feel like blue butterflies are going to be a sign to you or to us from him throughout the year. The number 11 is important coming up here too. So that is another sign. And we have a blessing of the air, number 2. Again, 2. Oh, well, that's kind of like a play there. There's 2 here and 2 here. So 2020. So there's like a nod here to the year 2022. Air is, again, our thoughts. Clarity of thought, clarity of mind. And I just want to kind of peek. I feel like there's more. Do I have? Yes, I have. I have this book. For some reason, I feel like I want to take a peek. So 2 and 2. Oh, yes. See, he's saying 2022 is in here, and I look back, and it is this card, 2022. And this is 2, and this is 2. So 2022 did come up in the reading with the numbers, interestingly, as a confirmation. And we're going to read number 2. A little bit of number 2. A blessing to allow the free-flowing movement of inspiration, fresh ideas, purposeful memories, clear thoughts, and true words this day. Beautiful soul, may you be most blessed this day by the elements of the air. May your thoughts and words be in harmony with each other, and may they be inspired by trust in your ability to understand deeply with the gifts of the mind all that is within you, all that is without you. So that was funny because the within you was with the love. The word within was in this love message. So you might want to go back. But also it's bringing to me the peace of mind, the clarity of mind, the clarity of thought, which brings peace too. May the gift of the mind be clear and open, and may worthy ideas blossom and be expressed with ease and grace in words and actions that are in affinity with the highest of your ideals. May there be knowledge that is enriching, information that is trustworthy, words that are true in your world this day. That memories that arise be ones which support you in your tasks. I'm not going to read it all, but it says, most of all, may you fill yourself with what is good and true and pure, and may your every breath be blessed. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this up if you want to read it all. I didn't want to read all of that because it can become like, oh, if you're not really listening. Sometimes just reading it yourself and absorbing it your way. Sometimes you can read between the lines and get a special message. But I'm going to take a snapshot of this and put it in the community tab of my channel so you can read it as like the last message. But I love how there's a nod to 20, the card 20. This is 2, and this is 2. So 2022 did come up here. I feel like this card is definitely just a nod to him and how he's helping us bring in that peace of mind, starting with this holiday, having more peace of mind and moving forward. But when I read that within, I feel like there was some sort of connection to the love message, because the within kind of came to mind. Within, without, coming, losing oneself, coming back. There was something there that had to do with this clarity too, I feel. So once again, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. I will be back in a week or so with my New Year's and it will be a special. I will do as many of those as I can because it is a shorter reading. It's definitely not going to be this long. I charge more by the length, of course, for the reading. So this one is 55. I'm only going to be doing a few. The other one I will do as many as I can because it's probably going to be like a 10 to 15 minute reading and it'll be $20.22. But I will have all that information below this reading and I'll have all that information below the next reading. And I'm glad to be back to start this holiday season with you all and to usher in this new year, which I feel is very special. It's going to be very present, feels very grounded, with a very solid, beautiful, loving, refreshed foundation. Finally. So angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love. Merry Christmas.